Testing. Hey everyone, thanks so much for coming along. A lot of very familiar faces in the audience. Don't know about that guy with the white hat, not sure who he is, but thanks so much for coming along. My name is Dan. I'm really excited to be talking to you today about a number of projects we've got going on, specifically VeVe. Should that be working? Oh yeah, there we go. So today we're going to be talking about VeVe Beyond, powering the future of digital collectibles. And I'm going to be covering three major things, VeVe, StackR, and the VeVeVerse. So VeVe is a digital collectible and digital comic platform. It was founded in 2017, all those years ago, even before NFT was really even a word. And it was founded for fans, basically by two nerds, me and David, up on screen here. And that's David in the white hat, by the way. We really started with one mission, and that mission was to basically bring the physical world of collecting into the digital age. Since we did that, we've sold over 6 million digital collectibles. Sorry, the clicker's a little bit behind. Where should I be pointing this thing? Here we go. 6 million digital collectibles sold, 4 million digital comics. Sorry, this is not working too well. Where should I point this? There we go, before it's coming up. 4 million digital comics sold, $1.4 billion through the secondary market, and we've sold to users in 150 countries around the globe. So how did we do this? We basically started off by bringing on some of the world's largest brands, which should be coming up on screen at some point. Sorry about this. Our mission, in the collectible space was really to bring on all the brands that people know and love. Everything from Marvel to Disney, even Lamborghini, Coca-Cola, as well as a lot of other artists that we worked with around the world. And our main objective was to really create an amazing digital collecting experience, which is going to come up in hopefully a moment, which is the VeVe app. Sorry, I'm not sure. Here we go. The digital collecting experience, which is the VeVe app, and it's comprised of a whole digital collectible experience. Number one, starting off with digital collectibles. Number two, digital comics. So we offer digital comics from some of the world's leading publishers. VeVeVerse, which is our digital collectible playground. You have features like augmented reality and interaction with all of your branded digital collectibles. We also have a very, very strong community. I think there's a couple of them here. I'm not too sure. And we have our secondary marketplace where users can buy and sell and trade collectibles amongst each other. So overall, an end-to-end collectible experience. So what do we actually sell in VeVe? On the left, as you can see, we sell beautiful, premium, high-end 3D collectibles from your favorite brands. On the right, you can see some examples of some of the thousands of digital collectibles we have from brands like Marvel, Ablaze, Humanoid, the biggest popular collectors in the world. And of course, everything is backed and minted on-chain as NFTs for the scarcity and authentication. So today I'm really excited to talk to you guys about StackR. StackR represents the next evolution in VeVe's collecting experience. And it's backed by the OMI token, and it makes OMI accessible to both Web 2 users as well as Web 3 users, allowing them to trade VeVe collectibles on the StackR marketplace. It leverages the base network, everything on L2 network. And it breaks down barriers by bringing the Web3 space into the virtual. Sorry, I lost my thing there. Breaking down barriers. It is the first platform that enables cryptocurrency to be purchasing premium digital collectibles from VeVe's licensed brands. And it also bridges the ecosystem by bringing VeVe's 10 million plus digital comics and digital collectibles into the Web3 community. Through our peer-to-peer marketplace, users can trade using OMI to OMI with no barriers. We offer on-chain payments. All transactions occur on the base network. Fully decentralized, so there's no intermediary required. Users can just trade directly with each other. And it unlocks real value in the sense that you can sell VeVe collectibles directly for cryptocurrency and then realize those profits as monetary value. It offers simple and powerful interface with some advanced collecting capabilities and trading capabilities. So all payments are processed on the base network, providing super scalable payments. We have seamless connection between VeVe and StackR, which basically means that it maintains all of the security and the connectivity with your network. Everything syncs with VeVe, so as soon as you do a transaction on StackR, it will automatically sync with your account, offering a unified collection. Through the StackR platform, all of the transactions fees are sponsored, and this is really important for us. It eliminates all of the barriers and makes it really easy for people to participate in the platform. You can sign up with your VeVe account, and you can optionally connect an external wallet to the platform. One of the really cool things is that it offers really detailed analytics, it offers market trends, it allows you to make informed decision-based discovery around what you can purchase and what you're looking for. You can trade, you can analyze, and you can engage with the VeVe assets across both platforms. It's also linked in directly with VeVe's Master Collector program. So as you participate on StackR, you buy and sell, it allows you to redeem those MCP points and preserve those benefits all the way through. So as you're earning these MCP points, you can then interact with them on VeVe and on the StackR platform. All of the transaction fees done burn OMI, creating a deflationary token. And I just want to talk a little bit about OMI. So OMI is the token that backs VeVe and also backs the StackR platform. And with OMI, you can basically purchase VeVe NFTs on StackR from some of the world's leading brands, as I've mentioned before. As you spend or stake your OMI, you can earn even more MCP points, which can be used in the platform itself. And through the OMI utility, OMI utility offers payments on Immutable X and StackR, as well as offers token rewards for some of the OMI-based games, such as Epico Rego. Some of you guys might know that. And one of the games we have coming out in the future called Tengoku. All of the token features are all built on base layer 2 blockchain. And OMI is accessible on a number of globally recognized exchanges. Feel free to take a seat, guys. And obviously, we've just brought out the VeVeverse, which I'll be discussing in a moment, and OMI will become the token for our metaverse. So really excited to talk about some of those features coming up in the future. And for anybody here who is new to OMI, new to VeVe, new to StackR, you come to our booth at G4. We're going to be offering 100,000 OMI to anybody who signs up today, so you can actually start buying and purchasing your digital collectibles. Together with Stackr, we are working on a game-changing framework for collectibles. Now, this is something that will essentially enforce royalties for licensors, but it will also allow for self-custody and interoperability as we move into this Web3 space. We want to help enable licensors to bring their licensing agreements on-chain. That will also help give them a lot more control over their digital assets, both on and off the VeVe and Stackr platforms. Help to decentralize VeVe's content, and that it also includes backup of the high-quality 3D assets that VeVe provides. And one of the things that's most exciting for me is allowing people to be able to sell VeVe NFTs through any sales platform. So you might have a Shopify account, or Disney might have a platform. It's going to allow them to integrate VeVe into their platform, so people can buy digital collectibles and digital content through these expanded sales channels. And the great thing here, what we're really aiming for, is to bring VeVe and our licensors directly into the Web3 space while maintaining our true collectible authenticity. So super excited about Stackr. Come down to the booth if you want to learn more about it. Lastly, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about the VeVeverse. So this is the latest release that we've come up with. It has been in the works for a couple of months. And it is basically our metaverse for digital collectibles. And ultimately, it is your digital playground for your digital collectible content. It allows you to create virtual spaces. In those virtual spaces, as you can see in the image there, you can place your 3D collectibles, you can place your 3D comics, and you can customize, decorate, whether that's with furniture or plants or paintings. It's highly interactive, so you can share and you can socialize. You can also bring in your own custom avatars, like you can see my one here. Tried to make it look as close as possible. Right now, VeVeverse is available as a desktop app. It also has VR headset support, so if any of you have got one of those, I highly recommend trying it. And we have our mobile app coming very soon. I'm going to be giving some demos down at the booth if anybody wants to see that. So the really cool thing here is that, as collectors, we love to set up our collectibles. I mean, for me, I've got shelves all throughout my house with my collectibles on it. And however, there's always limitations with space. So the great thing is, in the VeVeverse, you can create your unlimited, basically virtual showrooms, design them how you want, put your collectibles everywhere. As you can see in the image, we've got some comics, we've got collectibles. You can add furniture and decoration, and X-Wing up there if you want. Even add all your own lighting effects to create a really, really immersive and beautiful environment. And we also realize that some people are really talented at 3D, or they're happy to sort of dive into that and build their own, or you can choose from some of our really cool space templates. And in addition, you can bring in all your own shapes. So you can either bring in, we've got furniture libraries and all that kind of thing, but if you want to build something from scratch on your own, you can bring in a shape, whether it's a cube, you can apply materials to it, and really build up your whole environment. And the really cool part is that it's a social experience. For me, people love to share their collectibles. I mean, in some ways, it's a bragging right. If you've got a VeVe Gold and Silver card, you're obviously going to be bragging about that. So it's highly interactive. You can invite people in there. We've got audio, we've got video, we've got text chat. The other cool thing is that, and some people in this room will know, is that you can invite people in with certain permissions. So if I'm not really good at creating my own environment, I can actually invite people in, and I can give them access to build up my whole world for me and have access to my collectibles. And this basically leads into collaborative building and interaction. We've seen people creating games in there, and we have some really cool gaming features coming up in the future. You can import avatars from platforms like Ready Player Me, and we've already seen people, create their own really cool merch. So, if anybody wants to send me some of that, I'm open to it. But I can basically talk about the features all day, but what I really want to do now is show you guys some examples from the community. And the majority of this stuff has been built by scratch. So here's the showroom that one of our collectors did. Everything here is built up from simple shapes. They've applied materials and then brought in all of the collectibles. This one here is a massive comic space, and I just want to confirm we do not have Pokemon. Somebody built that in the VeVeverse before people start tweeting about it. So as you can see, you can do some really, really creative stuff, and it really is limited purely by your own imagination. I mean, this one here is particularly impressive. Somebody has created the Arc de Triomphe, put his Maserati in the front, all the collectibles around. This one I also really like. It's a beautiful Star Wars themed environment, which is super cool. This one I wanted to put in, this is a recent release we did with Blackpink, the K-pop band, and it just shows some of the things, the cool things you can do with the lighting. With some spotlights on the front, the characters in the back, slightly in the dark. Within the VeVeverse, we also have features like depth of field. Like you can just see the amazing depth of field in this shot if you want to really highlight something amazing. And also sticking with the Lambo, I just put this in here because it makes the Lamborghinis look so realistic. I mean, and these are digital collectibles. It just goes to show, this is the type of effort that we put into our digital collectibles to make them super realistic. And finally, in the VeVeverse now, we can really realize, the beauty of these collectibles. So, thank you so much for coming along today, guys. Again, we're at booth G4, and just keep your eyes peeled on our socials. We do have some very exciting announcements coming out in the next couple of weeks that I think is going to make everybody, especially in our community, really, really excited. If you want to learn more, please scan the code and come and see us in booth G4. Thanks very much.
Your face